I don't even know what day it is. It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. What's up? I know I'm trying to get back into things. I know y'all don't know if y'all gonna see me or not, but here I am. Let me make it a little bit more, what for us. Let's make it 5. Okay. So y'all, what's going on? There's a lot going on, depending on what you like. Thank you for the like, whoever that is. Thank you kindly. Depending on what you like. Okay. So right now, I got Tisa Tales on pause. You know, Tisa told me. And she is talking about Shannon Sharp in this $50 million lawsuit against him. All I gotta think, this is bad that I first didn't think about the victim, because that is still yet to be said if that is a victim or not. Shannon Sharp has not been convicted, guilty or innocent yet, whatever. So my first thought is, oh, we definitely ain't ever gonna get that second Cat Williams interview with Club Shay Shay now. That's sad where I first went with that. But then I thought, well, damn, I wonder what Cat would say about that. You know, he went and spilled it all on Shay Shay couch. What would he say about Shay Shay now, you know? But anyway, the girl in question that has filed the lawsuit is the girl that he been messing with this whole time off and on for the past 2 years. And he wants everyone to know that, in fact, it is a girl. And he don't put out there who she is along with the text messages, because she filed under a Jane Doe pseudonym, you know? When you don't want to know people to know who you are, you can file under Jane Doe. And that is what she did. And she has filed with who? Tony Busby. And see, this is where it's conflicted for me as well, because Tony has just withdrew from basically every single case that he had against Diddy, and made those victims be able to find proper legal representation in time before this trial starts in 3 weeks, y'all. 3 weeks, yes. So, hate to jump back and forth like this, but yes, Diddy went to court trying to get more time that is needed. He was looking for a legal expert, an expert. Okay, that's an inside joke, because I was on the phone with my sister and I kept trying to think of the name of what I was trying to say, and it was expert. I couldn't think of it. Damn it. Expert. So he needed a legal expert who is willing to say whatever he wants them to say. And we have reason to believe that that certain part is about, how could I say this? The STDs, all right? Whichever possibly he could have given, does have still, so forth and so on. And he also is looking for a black female representation, because he needs someone black on his case, because he is going to try to play, they try to put a black man down race car whole situation. So with that, he is trying his hardest to get these people, and it is very hard for him. He's having a lot of trouble. So he went to court asking for more time. They argue that you could possibly get 2 weeks if you could come back in 48 hours with a proper argument that you deserve it. You know how they say you give them an inch, they go a mile? That's exactly what they did. So they came back, not with, information of why they should be able to go forth of getting 2 weeks delay. No, they come back asking for 2 months delay. 2 months? You went from 2 weeks to 2 months. How did we get here? You were supposed to be coming to us saying why we should give you 2 weeks. Now you come and asking for 2 months? I would have loved to know the argument that they had. I probably did, but I don't forgot it by now. The argument that they had to use for 2 months. Are you crazy? Because check this out. The trial wasn't even supposed to happen until next year. But no, Diddy, thinking he was gonna get out, decided that what up, cuz? What it do? What it do? But Diddy decided that he didn't want to be in jail that long and he thought he was going to get out. He thought he was going somewhere and he thought he was going to get out. So he wanted a speedy trial. And that's where he is now, getting that speedy trial. They gave it to him. Be careful what you ask for, sugar pie. Because they gave it to him. And now look at him. Like Eddie Murphy on Raw. Or was it, yeah. He don't know what to do. He don't know what to do. Because they said, it ain't happening. Your trial is happening on the 12th, my dude. Be here on the 12th, suit and tie, or whatever you gonna come in. It's happening. So, it's a wrap for him. It's a wrap for Diddy. He didn't get what he needed. Thank you for the second like and thank you for the third like. He didn't get what he needed. He's not getting what he wants. And so that's where that is. Now back to Shannon. Race play? Dude. Race play. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. It's like, who is going to want to sit on his couch now? You can't talk shit about nobody. You can't do no oohs and ohs or for reals or for what about nothing now because look at you. Again, you have not been found guilty. You have not been found innocent either. But you know what I'm saying. So he goes and leaks text messages, putting this woman's name out and the whole situation out. But some of the things in the text messages kind of goes along with what she's saying. I mean, it can go along with what he said, it can go along with what she said, but it's looking like it's looking Shannon. So I don't know what you're gonna do about that. You get my message? No, I haven't looked at my messages yet, but are you calling in? Are you coming in? Are you not coming in? But anyway, I'll see you when I get off of here. Should I look at it? Is it important? Is it family related? Do I need to look? Let me know if you're still on here. But yeah, I just don't understand. He just signed a wasn't it like $300 million deal for Club Shay Shay? And now you're being sued for 50 of that. Now one could argue that, a black man is getting up there in the game, doing his thing, trying to get his shine on, and they trying to bring a black man down. That could very well be the case. But it's not looking good either way if you liked it or you didn't like it, that you are up here race playing. Who does that? You, obviously, Shannon. But we ain't checking for that, boo. That's one thing. We is not checking for that. At least not me. A lot of us ain't. And not just me. I'm speaking with the culture feeling. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because for Club Shay Shay to be what it is, for the guests to be who they are, for the audience to be who we are, we ain't checking for that. Who does race play anymore? I mean, that could be between a husband and wife and an interracial husband and wife. What y'all do was y'all business. But y'all better not ever let nobody find out about it. That's the thing. And that's the problem. When people find out your business, that's the problem. We can be fine knowing the person, the star, the famous person, whatever. But now it is in a day and age where we know way too much about their personal life. Social media has really taken that to another level. At first, it was a good thing because social media allowed you to interact closer to that celebrity or whoever you looked up to or whatever. But now all social media is showing you that you have no business looking up to this person or anything like that, which is kind of good and kind of bad because a lot of people do look up to a lot of people, worship them and idolize them, do what they want to do. Thank you very much, Derek Stewart. Mwah. Because I'm looking at you. Ha. And so it's like, it's like, see, there you don't make me forget my thought. See what you made me do? See what you made me do. But I think I was saying, I was making a good point and I was on a good path. I really, really did feel it. But let me go back because I know we was talking about Shannon and what he does. Oh yeah, celebrities. Okay. So now it's at the point where I feel that it is a good thing that we do know because we shouldn't idolize these celebrities the way that we do. And it helps us see it. Speaking of which, this is a great segue into Kanye. Okay. You know, once upon a time, I loved Kanye. He was a genius. He is great. He is awesome. I have a crush on you, Derek. He is great. He is awesome. But now I think we all need to get on the bandwagon and we cannot support this behavior. And I don't want to cancel him, but he needs to be put on pause and he needs to seek help because this that he is putting out is really damaging. This could very well get him canceled. This could very well put him under guardianship. Maybe he needs one, but under the right name, not under Bianca, who it is said who is trying to put him under that, who is said to be going along with this. Bibi says you have a filter. What you read and hear, there is nothing genius about Kanye. That man is a dark skinned Drake. All right, BB has entered the chat. And so it's just like at this point, he need help. The man needs some help. Now, people will argue that Kim is him leaving Kim would be the beginning of his downfall because Kim got his debt together, helped him get doctors and all of that. And I will say, yes, that could very well be true. But the reason why that is though, it wasn't for him. It was for her because Kimmy Cakes isn't gonna have any man next to her making her look bad. So she is going to bring her man up no matter what. I mean, look what she did for Pete Davidson, you know? So it's just what she does. It's just what she does. And at this point, what else could she have done for him? What else could she have done for him? He already said he cannot be managed, right? He cannot be managed. So at this point, what can she do? I mean, look what would this have done for her if she had stayed with him? What if this could have still been his behavior? What would this have done for the little bit rest of her celebrityism that she has left? Because Kim doesn't have anything left. And the rumors that she wants to leave the show now. And Kim's scrambling trying to figure out what she's gonna do. Because Kim's still her ticket, even though, you know, Kylie is basically carrying most of this now. But even Kylie ain't doing nothing no more. She's under Tim Chalamet trying to do what she trying to do, trying to trap him and do whatever she trying to do with him. But Tim Chalamet ain't a good person either, we found out. I mean, none of those people in Hollywood are good. basically. BB says Kanye does everything and separates his kids, yet complain about how they act. He acts like he only has no. That is so true. I forget that he has other kids sometimes because it seems like because North is the oldest, North is the one out in social media, North is the one who is that meal ticket. North is the one who can make him and Kim money when her is dried out and his the went limp. So North is the meal ticket for both of them at some point. And I feel like they both want custody of North so they can have that meal ticket. They both want the meal ticket for themselves. That's how I feel. Kim is in her Kris Jenner phase and we will all be sick of North in a couple of months. Girl, you ain't ever lied about that one. You ain't ever lied about that one. But the way that they got her out here and the stuff that they got her doing, it's not looking good for North. If she does become, of that stature, I don't think it's gonna be a good light for her. And especially if, she's tied to her parents. She is her parents' child. This is not a good one for her. They should want her to be in the limelight because it's not going to be fun for her. It may be for a little bit, but in the long run, it's not. The money may be if she can sustain it. Because once this Jenner, once the Jenner Kardashian empire is gone, what is she going to have to hold on to? She's not going to have Ye's name because Ye is done. Ye's done. What is she going to do? Take over his clothing line? What? So I just don't feel like it's going to be good for North. I hope better for her, though. I hope that's not the case. I hope that she can be able to have a turnaround. I hope that I hope she can do something. I hope that she can find herself attached to better company out here in the industry. I hope that she sees what her mother and her father has done and want to do something different. We can only hope. I believe Kanye has always had a chemical imbalance and North has his same issue. See, I don't know enough. I haven't seen North enough to make that assumption, and I wouldn't want to make that about a child, so I'm gonna leave that one alone. But I just feel that it's just not gonna be good for her. It's just not, and it's really not gonna be good for Kanye because this whole thing that he has, and why would you make a song about it? That's even worse. You don't make a song about it. It's here forever. Like we've heard it. It's out there. Is Spotify playing this? I'm scared to go on Spotify and listen to this whole thing in its entirety. But I want to. But I'm scared to. Is this on Spotify? I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. I'm just happy he didn't put North on this song. How would that have looked? Let me stop. Look, there's always a chance for the remix. It's very unfortunate. I don't even want to think like that. But if you still support Kanye, I hope you support for him to get help. Because that man needs it. And he needs to be put on pause. He shouldn't. And this is not good for him if he wants custody of North. This is all Kim would need in order. He's making it very easy. He's making it very easy. I mean, does he even want his kids? Does he even care? Because like BB was saying, like he's never really raised them. He's been around them. And that's cool. He's been around them enough to where North loves him. Like North loves him to death. Like he can be a good dad. When he is with her, when he was with her, he was being a good dad. But now I cannot say that. So I wouldn't even want North around him at this moment. North knows what's going on. So even I want to know what North's little mind, young mind, is thinking right now on her own. Because she out in this media. She know what's going on. She be putting Kim up on game. So she knows that this is out here about her dad. So how is she even feeling right now? As a little girl coming into her own, she's got to deal with this. And the fact that he's calling her all kinds of names and blaming her basically. Like, she's not having a good time already in this limelight. And I hate this for her too. I hate this for everyone involved. I hate to see a black man go down, but you need help. You need to go down so you can get back up, if that makes sense. You know. How is this whole Blue Orchid thing blowing out of proportion? Katy Perry got dragged the worst, but it seems that Gayle King is the maddest. I don't know how that works, but that's how it's working. I never even knew that this was happening until it had already happened. I never heard about them gearing up for this. I never heard an announcement that this was happening when it became a thing. I've never even heard about this. I woke up that morning and Katie Gayle was back from space. I'm like, what? I had to read up on the whole entire thing. I'm like, what is this? Didn't make no sense. And it still don't make no sense. It's like the more I read on, the less sense it makes to me. Yeah, just like the first moon landing, this one was fake too, I guess. Everything is fake. But Gayle King is dog pissed at us that we don't believe the hype. Even though she had her boo thing, Oprah crying in the audience for an 11-minute. I'm done. I am done. I am done with Katie. The moment I saw she was on there, I barely even cared anymore. And then Gayle was on there, I care even less. Two heifers I do not care for. And the way Jeff Bezos opened up that door, he should be ashamed of himself. Like, how much money did our money go to? How much money did we use to do this shit? This is why the world is laughing at us right now. This is why. They laughing at us and they pity us. They have sympathy for us because of who is in charge. BB, I would love to know. BB, I don't even got time. But I know that you voted for Trump, and I would love to know what you think right now since everything has been going on. I would love to know how you are feeling about everything going on right now. If you are still here, put in the comments or whatever, but I'm about to get off in a second. But Baddies Gone Wild is about to start. Why do we have baddies? This is just another baddies. This is all it is. I don't know what this is even going to be. Baddies in Africa, baddies. It's the same thing. I don't understand. It's the same thing. What's about to be different? Bitches fighting for no reason or for stupid shit. I'm just trying to figure that out. You is back tomorrow. No, not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to be watching the 4th season so I can get all caught up for the last season. Is it 4 seasons? I think it's 4 seasons. Anyway, I'm watching the last season so I can get refreshed and be ready for Wednesday. Now, I got to be up in Ann Arbor on Wednesday, but Wednesday night, baby, it's about to be a time, and I cannot wait. I took the day off the next day, so I'm going to be good. No, is it Thursday? Tomorrow is Wednesday. I keep getting my days mixed up. The 24th, so 24th at night. I took the 25th off also, so I'm going to get into it. I got plans, honey. I got plans. Yes, honey. And then, of course, yes, I did watch The Handmaid's Tale. jail last night. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I don't even have time to talk about it because I will talk about it in links too much. So hopefully I'll get up on here. We'll talk about it tomorrow or something like that. But it was so good. Um I can't believe Wharton proposed to Serena Joy and she said yes. And Nick, what did you do to that man? I don't think he did anything. I think it's just making us feel like he did, but I don't think he's going to do anything. I hope he's not going to do anything. But I don't want nothing to happen to Nick either. But if this man wake up and is able to say that this, well, he did wake up, but he don't seem to know that it was Nick. He asked about his dog. But however, what if he remembers at some point that it's too late and Nick don't miss his chance? Oi. Oi, oi, oi. But Janine, I need nothing to happen to her. June wanted to take her with them. And Moira said, no, we cannot. And she couldn't. Moira was right. But it did make Moira look bad. But Moira was right. It wasn't that time. It wasn't that time. June, you need to think. You need to think. I know you trying to right your wrong for what you did to her, leaving her in June. But baby, just be cool. Just be cool, Smitty. Be cool. You go. But because of that, I hope she come back. I hope nothing happens to Janine. I hope nothing happened to her. But where is Emily? Where is Emily? Emily was back in Gilead before they were. Emily went back to Gilead last season. We never seen her again. Where is Emily? Emily about to pop up and be Captain Save-A-Ho at the most craziest time, I believe. And Aunt Lydia, I feel like something's about to happen to Aunt Lydia because Aunt Lydia's character isn't doing much right now. I think nothing's left of her unless she's going to help Janine also in some way because she loves Janine. Janine is her special girl. She'll call every girl her special girl, but Janine is her special girl. And what happened to Homegirl? We ain't seen her. Homegirl that was with Commander, who they offed on the wall, and his wife is with Commander Bell now. Him. Where's she at? Where is she? I hope she's okay. I hope she's okay. So we have yet to see her. Luke got his ass whooped again. Luke, I don't feel like this role is for you. I know you want to save your daughter and everything, but I feel like your emotions get the best of you and you use the wrong emotion at the wrong time. And it's not working for you, sweetie. You gonna get June and Moira messed up, I feel. Like, you making it worse for them. Go back and do your little BOMBs and be okay, all right? But don't set them off because what if you do and you set it off in June and Moira or Janine or Emily? Like, I don't want him to set off one while the girls are there not knowing where they're placed at and then one of them is gone. I feel like that could happen. This type of show is that trauma, so it could do that. What else? Who else should I say? I think that's really all that matters. We didn't see Rita this episode. I wonder what she's up to. She connected back with her loved one, so I hope that she's happy with that. But we didn't see Rita. Who else did we need to see? At the end, Commander Bell ended up helping June and Moira get away from Jezebel after they don't off one of the guards. They had to off a guard that tried to grape them so they could get away. So what is he about to do? He wants the best for New Bethlehem. And he's trying to do his best. And so he needs to be a good little boy. But after he learned what he just learned by the grace of Janine, letting him see that peephole and learning how they really feel about him, I feel that he feels like he is on his own island, on his own country, basically. They want to get rid of New Bethlehem at some point. So what are they doing now, I wonder? But they're treating him like a second-class citizen, and they want him on the wall. The what? Are you kidding me? So at this point, I feel that even though he may feel whatever he may feel toward June at this moment, he's going to help her because who else does he have at this moment? And he wants to stick it to them. I know he does after what he just found out. So he's going to help them. He's going to. And if not, Emily's gonna come through and save the day, or Janine, or somebody. Something's gonna happen. Okay, let me get up on out of here. I hope y'all have a great day. I will see y'all cats and kittens tomorrow. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. Anyway.